If not, I mean, we're both train back to you. I just think get the outlet, do a bit of research on it.
Yeah, see what's what. It's not good tomorrow. Therefore, they can trade it down for another 10 years. So we can sit smoother. Yes, I'm sorry.
Harrogate. This train has 5 coaches. Some stations have short platforms. Northern service to Leeds.
Now I am at Doncaster. My only real reason to be here is to change trains.
2029 Hull trains Harrogate
To be fair,
service to Beverley via Hull. Calling at Selby, Howden, Brough, Hull, Cottingham and
To be
Beverley.
fair,
This train has 10 coaches. Some stations have short platforms. If you are travelling
that's
to
alright, isn't it?
Howden, you will need to travel.
Tell you what, I love a good subway. Doncaster has a great subway. Yes. Oh well, I mean advert from the sandwich shop, that's not what I meant. What I meant was like an underground way for you to get out of the station. The real reason I'm filming myself at Doncaster station is because I've got time. So just here because I'm all about accessible railway for everyone. Okay, if you're a smoker like me, guess what? Doncaster station has this beautiful concourse where you can smoke as many cigarettes as you like. I know, in 2024, under a Labour government. I'll stop. It's a mainline station, what do you expect? I thought it was going to be 2 platforms and a timetable because it's Doncaster. But look, you've got
Coaches. Some stations have short platforms.
I think I figured out why I am so obsessed with Harrogate, because I realise now, and it took me a while to twig, it's taken me until riding the train here to twig, those are semaphores. You don't see those anymore. You just don't see those anymore, and that is a semaphore actually working as the principal signal for this station. So that's pretty crazy. It's a bit of a time capsule that leads to York via Harrogate route. Of course, the ironic thing is, despite this Victorian signalling, what I just saw, and I'll attach a picture, was a Class 801 pulling through. So we've got like the most modern trains on the network and the oldest signals all in one place. Kind of crazy, huh? Okay, so it's now raining at Starbeck. I've been through Harrogate, I've been to the place I wanted to go today. Look at that crossing, look at that level crossing. It's beautiful, isn't it? I think so. I think it's beautiful. I think it's one of the most beautiful things I've ever seen in my whole fucking life. But anyway, if you think Starbeck level crossing is cool, I did not realise this. I noticed at Starbeck, if you notice, there's no footbridge. So how do I get over there for when my train is? Well, if I'm over there at the pub, which is that way, and the barriers are down, I'm in trouble, right? No. Look at this. Sorry. Cut that out. And this isn't just a subway for the station, although obviously you can tell from the colours this is very much a station feature. This is a pedestrian footpath. And right here on this pedestrian footpath, above this is the railway. So above this concrete bit, that's where the railway is. I reckon you could put your hand there and feel some things that would make anyone blush. Starbeck Station, right, time for my last pint in Yorkshire. That's the bus I was taking earlier. You appear to have some distant elements of the public, so I'm going to try not to film them.
What you gonna do when things go wrong? What you gonna do when it all cracks up? What you gonna do when your love burns down? What you gonna do when the flames go up? Who's gonna come and turn the tides? What's it gonna take to make a dream survive? Who's got the time to calm the storm aside? Don't say goodbye, don't say goodbye. In the final seconds, who's gonna say that?
I'm glad you're joining me here on this journey, but I think it's about time, considering everything that's gone on, that I explained to you exactly what was happening. The reason I'm here in Harrogate, Yorkshire, which is a beautiful place, might I add, particularly where I am right now, the town of Starbeck. Everyone here has been so lovely. Everyone here has been so kind and nice and just... So I thank everyone, particularly people at the Prince of Wales, which is where I am right now. There was another place, hang on, I'm not going to forget this guy's name because he was absolutely wonderful. There was another place I went to, just outside where I visited, called Yorkshire Cured Meats, and you'd think that was just a deli, but actually they served beer there, and the guy that served me was so lovely. You could tell he was quite prepared to have me there until shut time, right? So I did have to actually go up to him and say, mate, I've got to pay because I've got a bus to take, sorry. Which is that the reason I'm here is that this is a place, I don't know if you can tell by my accent, but this is a place where I used to be a lot when I was younger, because my parents were separated. So my dad moved away from where I lived, which was Lincoln, a little village called Welton in Lincolnshire, and he moved all the way up here, and consequently, because I would still see my dad every other weekend at least, I spent quite a great deal of my childhood here, and it's been at least since the tens, you know, so at least a decade or more, since I was actually round here for anything other than the parties, which my dad will know about. Yeah, I came out this way because I just wanted to kind of put my feet where they were once upon a time. Not even necessarily, but surprisingly, I've really felt this connection, like I've come back home a little bit, and that's really good. And I suppose the point of this whole thing, for anyone else to take away, is if you're like me and you have bits of yourself all over the place, and you've been thinking, well, I want to go, say you had bits, say you live in Norfolk and you've got bits in Wakefield, I want to go to Wakefield and maybe just tread the streets again. Honestly, I encourage you, fully do it, and I encourage you even more so if you like a drink like I do, cheers, get the train. I've had a great time. I've been to Doncaster pub at Doncaster station, I've been to Leeds, spotting there, and obviously Harrogate, Starbeck, all this area has been wonderful to be in as well, and everyone here has been lovely, and there's pubs everywhere. There's a really good frequent bus service through Starbeck to Harrogate, so if you're feeling particularly inclined to this bit where I've been today, do it. So I'm walking back now from the beautiful Prince of Wales in Starbeck. Seriously, check that place out if you've never been, it's brilliant. And I'm on my way to Starbeck railway station to catch the 6:41 to Leeds and get myself home. Don't know what I'm going to do. I'm definitely not going to do anything train related. Train sim world's off the table because I've had plenty of trains today. So I think train wise I'm absolutely trained out. But that aside, I have to say I'd do this again in a heartbeat. Now, I'm hoping you can see Starbeck level crossing. I'm hoping you can see that train over there. I said I was going to do it, so I'm going to do it. Let's see how it feels. I'll tell you what, I've had cheap vibrators off Amazon that do more than what that just did. That side, done that now, felt what it feels like, and tell you what, it's disappointing. But yeah, here I am now at Starbeck station. I'm going to catch the train home. Lots of vistas for you coming up as I end this video. By the way, Amazon parcel thing at Starbeck station. Don't know who that's for. Starbeck signal box. I don't think that's a new... Oh no, there's a guy in there. So I think they are still using that signal box because I can see a man in there. It looks like he's pulling levers and stuff, so yeah, fair play to him. Fair play to him. I genuinely, apart from the line between Lincolnshire and Nottingham, or well, between Lincoln and Nottingham, which I know off by heart because that used to be my commuter line. Apart from that, I've never seen semaphores and all this business on old railway. So this bit in Harrogate, although it's obviously it's just your average commuter line. There's nothing really that special. I have to say, it's breathtaking. If you're a railway nutter like me, which I am, I'm not bothered about trains. I like trains, don't get me wrong. When I see a Class 170 and I'm going on it, I go, oh, I'm on a Class 170. That's unusual because it used to be 156s. I do that, don't get me wrong. But yeah, speaking of which, train. As the barriers going up. Genuinely, I really hope you care about this as much as I do. Because if you're watching this and you don't care about this, you're going to think I'm a different kind of freak. Which I am. I'll admit that. I'm a different kind of freak. I don't know what it is, but stations like this just get me rock fucking solid. Look at them heritage railway signs. Look at these plants. This is exactly what a small station should be. All I can say is I'm just so happy to be here. I'm just so happy to be here. Anyway, the train's nearly here. It's 5 minutes late, which I'm not surprised by because I chose to travel on Northern Rail. I don't care, particularly I don't care because I'm too buzzed. I'm too buzzed to care. Signal says, don't you fucking dare. SB3. I don't know what they're doing in that signal box. I hope they've got some gear, because to be fair, working in a signal box, I reckon that's dead boring. Because like, I'm not being funny, but if this level crossing is their main kind of bit of operation, that's not very exciting. Oh look, there's a train 5 minutes down that way. Closed for crossing. Oh look, there's a train 5 minutes down that way. Closed for crossing. Must be hard fucking work.
Some of our self-pity lover comes from facing up to facts. It's hard to be a hero handsome when you've had your helmet cracked. Cheerfulness is catching sweetie when the fevers you have got. We've got a temperature, my dear, we simply haven't got the hots. So I'm screaming, it's for you. Silly season, skies are blue. I hardly dare to think I've made a small advance. I keep my elbows in and do the screamers dance. Dance! Some of us are stupid, sister, some of us are very shy. Some of us get nervous, chicken, when you look us in the eye. We're ever so pathetic, jingo, we know quite well we tried too hard. Some of us were born like this, but others got it by the yard. So I'm screaming, it's for you. screamers. Dance.
A beautiful locomotive halls, class 91. Look at that, look at this is what's going to be pulling me. Look at this right here, Neville Hill, Leeds Neville Hill Depot. This is a very special thing. Do you know what this is? I know what this is. This is a class 91 locomotive. This is one of the, you do not see this kind of train. You do not see this kind of train on your average Leeds to Lincoln journey. I've got a class 91. Now it's not actually going to be that locomotive that's going to be doing the work, but as you can see, that's northbound. We're going south. So this beautiful class 91, my god, can we just get, let me just get a picture, because this is not something you get to see every day. Let me just get a photo. Look at that, 91127. That is going to be taking me from Leeds to Doncaster. Oh, I'm sorry, I've just got to which I am. I'm not bothered about trains. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm not bothered about trains. Look at that. Is that not a beautiful thing? I think that's a very beautiful thing. I'm not bothered about trains. Anyway, I'm going to get on that train now because I really need the toilet. Now, I feel a bit perverse filming this. That's a sliding door. Look at that, turn to lock. And now, I'm gonna...
No, unacceptable.
So yes, here I am at Leeds Station. Look at that, I'm not bothered about trains. Transpennine, that's a Transpennine class 801. Gorgeous. My train home is the Intercity Swallow. It's the class 225 Intercity high speed train from Leeds to Doncaster. That is, I can only consider myself lucky. It has been a while since I've sat on trains with that. This is a British Rail Mark III coaching stock carriage. There are not many of these left in operation on any line whatsoever. That Transpennine service is taking off now. There you go, it's gone. Bye bye. Yeah. So I've got quite lucky. And that's to say I fell asleep on my train from Harrogate to Leeds and only woke up because I woke up. It's going alright today. 24 years old, so I've only ever ridden on a proper locomotive hauled class 3 stock train probably once or twice in my life. There's probably more than that, but I have to say, this class 91 with British Rail class 3 stock, way miles comfier than the Azuma or the any of these Hitachi A trains that we've got out now. That's not to disparage those trains. I'm sure they do a good job. I've been on them. They're okay. They're just as reliable as typical British trains, so no better. But I have to say, British Rail stock, it's just a touch comfier. Station. Literally the only reason that I've got this camera out is because at the end of this train, which I did film, I got the locomotive, and that's all well and good, but I'm hoping just before they depart and get myself a nice little shot of what's at the end over there. I'm going to move out of the yellow line because they are trying to leave. Right, so yes, beautiful British Rail MK3 stock. Look at that. Look at that. Now what I'm hoping to capture, I really hope I can get this because I think we're about to go. It's a driving van trailer. Now that, do you see that down there? That's not a locomotive. Not a locomotive. It is a fake locomotive. Why have they built a fake locomotive? Well, because there's only one locomotive that actually powers this particular train. So right there, at the end, if you can see, there is what we call a Class 82. Class 82. That's not a real railway locomotive. No. Oh, it's going. It's going. That's called a driving van trailer. And what that is a fake loco, because there's only one locomotive on these, right? So how they're going to drive this thing if the locomotive's back there? Well, they have a fake locomotive that end that controls 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The fake locomotive at that end controls the real locomotive, the Class 91. Oh, that's a good shot. Oh, that's a good shot. Call me Stanley Kubrick, baby.
Waiting
Not bothered about trains. Pace review. I'm on a stationary Class 91 locomotive with Mark III British rail stock. I'm currently urinating. Good.